A lonely roar echoes across Zambia's Lua Plain. There is no answer. There hasn't been for years. Poaching has wiped out her kind. For 5 years she has had to survive alone. But this year her world could change. Will she finally find a mate? Or will she remain the last lioness? There is a place in southwestern Zambia so remote that until recent years only the most intrepid explorers ever reached it. It's called Lua Plain, a sprawling floodplain that stretches over 3,500 square kilometers. In the heart of this isolated wilderness lives one lonely lioness. She is known as Lady Lua, and she's in her prime. All her instincts drive her to find a mate, have cubs, and form a pride of her own. But she can't. She's alone here. There isn't another lion for hundreds of kilometers. It was humans that sealed her fate. For though few outsiders make it to Lua Plain, some of those that have changed it forever. This is a wounded land. In the late 1990s, poaching tore through its wildlife populations. As the Angolan War raged, soldiers and villagers slaughtered Lua's herds for food, while a scourge of illegal trophy hunters stole its most majestic creatures. Animals once plentiful on the plain disappeared. Wild dog, buffalo, eland, all gone. Prey shortage and trophy hunting drove the once thriving lion population to collapse. Today, the last of Lua's lions stare out of glass eyes as they decorate the homes of trophy hunters worldwide. Since 2003, this land has been protected by the African Parks Network. The poaching has all but ceased, and its wildlife populations have begun to recover. The wildebeest herds are slowly swelling to their former glory, and many species have been translocated back onto the plain. But of the lions, only one remains. Surprisingly, she's in peak condition. The scar next to her fly-bitten nose and a healed gash on her shoulder are the only clues to the battles she has faced. But surviving as a solitary lioness on these plains isn't easy. Her first concern is food. By the height of the rains in mid-December, scores of wildebeest roam the plain. In the dense grasslands, Lady is all but invisible. Her tawny coat provides perfect camouflage, and an animal grazing in the tall grass wouldn't see her coming. But wildebeest prefer short grass. They keep to the open plain, where hopeful predators have nowhere to hide. Usually, lions hunt in teams that can surround prey and drive it into an ambush. Lady has no such advantage. She must stalk her prey alone, in plain sight. She must choose her target well, an animal on the outskirts of the herd that has let its vigilance slip. Wildebeest warn each other of danger, so she must approach unseen by the entire herd. Just one glance in her direction, one snort of alarm, will ruin the hunt. Just like that, the hunt is over. With the herd's vigilance peaked, it's not worth another try. Without the support of a pride, Lady Lure must succeed the first time, or go hungry. In 2005, a South African cameraman named Herbert Brouwer came to Lure to film spotted hyenas. By that time, Lady Lure had been alone for at least 2 years.
Back then she was a myth, literally a whisper about this mysterious lion that roams the plains. She'd been rarely seen, and if then only at a distance. But on our first day of the first assignment, suddenly there she was, right in front of our eyes.
Herbert is one of the very first outsiders to see her and confirm that she is alive and healthy. It's early November, the start of the wet season, and a fearsome storm approaches. Lady Lure will use it to her advantage. As Herbert watches, the hunt begins. The new calves make perfect targets. Lady Lure eats alone. She doesn't need a big kill. A calf will keep her going for almost a week. It's an extraordinary long-distance sprint for a lioness. Over 100 meters at full speed.
I was amazed not only how fast, but also how far she ran. But that night I also came to realize that hunting is certainly not the only challenge she faces here on the plain.
Lady Lua is the only lioness here, but she's not the only predator. Spotted hyenas are prolific in Lua, an ever-present threat once night has fallen. They approach from all sides, drawing Lady away from her kill. It's a cunning diversion. And an easy steal. Crucial seconds pass before she realizes that her kill is lost, yet she doesn't fight back. Her small, half-eaten carcass is not worth a fight with half a dozen hyenas. Lady's survival hinges on avoiding conflict, as much as it does on making kills. In the months following the first sighting, Herbert keeps a constant vigil for Lady on his filming expeditions.
At first we only saw her at a distance, but after a few weeks she became more comfortable with us. I think we were the first animals in years that she approached that were not running away, and she slowly tested the waters to actually see how far she could trust us.
One day, on Herbert's third assignment in Lua, Lady does something unexpected.
She came towards our vehicle, and when she was really close, just a few meters away, she rolled over, almost as if she wanted to show that she trusted us.
From this day on, Lady Lua's affectionate behavior becomes commonplace, and rolling becomes her greeting.
We knew she recognized us and that she somehow started bonding with us. Otherwise she would not come and do it so often.